Hmm. The first floor is just kind of interesting. It's a bit weird that you don't enter on the first floor, or at least I didn't. Is that a person in the corner? It is, it's the guy. She said she should have asked the guy.
Righteous Tarnished. It's been some time. After unburdening my soul to you, I had hoped to make a fresh start. But there was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind. So, here I am. Quite unable to move on. After Lord Moke's slaying at his dynastic palace, it appears his body has been absconded with and taken straight to kind Mikola. Surely you recall that I once served Lord Moog as a pureblood knight.
I do.
After failing him in every regard and losing sight of my vows, I'd do anything to make amends in whatever meager way I can.
So someone stole Moog's body, sorry, after I killed him, and then gave him to Makila. Even though Mikola took him? It's a weird, reversal of the situation.
What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are rather unnerving.
Yeah, bro. So I can give him the secret right scroll, which apparently is very hard to decipher, and I need someone to decipher it. Seems like a good idea. And tell him about Freya's decision to... well, I don't know. I can tell him that Freya exists upstairs and that she's looking at something and needs his help. I don't know about decision. Let's hand over the secret right scroll first.
Well, what's this? Yes, I should have known. Even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the Land of Shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tender Mikola fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. My dear lord deserved better.
Wow, that's bizarre. So is the... So... he didn't give it back or translate it for me. He just seems to have taken it. So I don't know if I've, lost access to doing that. I'm starting to wonder if this is... if Count Ymir is maybe Mikola in disguise, because that's who gave me the secret right scroll. Wasn't it? Or maybe that was the thing that I found somewhere else. But apparently he's going to use Moog's body to be a vessel for his consort and discard Moog's soul. Poor old Moog. And, wow. Okay, so it's a complete reversal of the situation. Kind of bizarre.
Righteous Tarnished. You have my gratitude. You have given me the answers I needed, but I can hardly fathom it. Such folly. Unto the end. I am a warrior, but I've aged. I cannot afford to act hastily. Curse it all. I know my limits. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft, and still that creature would be out of my blade's reach. The absolute folly of it all.
I'm going to tell him about Freya being upstairs as well.
Freya, by the gods. She must be feeling the need to reaffirm her allegiance before she heads to war. A true Redmane she is, hardly troubled by the rot. Righteous Tarnished, could you please give this to Freya? Thanks to you, she too will have the answer she requires. Yes. I can see her barreling into the fray right now.
Because he says she too will have her answers, it kind of implies that maybe he wouldn't have helped me out, or helped her out, or helped me to help her out, if we didn't solve his problem first and give him the secret note that's going to tell him about that about what's going to happen with Moog's body. Either that, or there's just maybe 2 sets of dialogue, because it just seemed like, yeah, I got my answers, okay, let's help her have her answers. Everybody gets what they want. Let's have a read of this letter to Freya when we can. Okay, we can do it immediately. Maybe I'm not allowed to read it, maybe it's just in my key items section. I mean, it is a letter to Freya, it's not a letter to me. I guess it's rude to read other people's letters. Yep, letter for Freya. Piece of paper folded over so that the contents cannot be read. Wait, hold up. It's just folded over loosely. That doesn't stop the contents from being read. Like, even if you unfold it and then fold it again, it's still just as folded, and you could still read it. I think, technically.
Perhaps I shouldn't meddle in her affairs, but this is the only way I can help. Perhaps I shouldn't, but this is the only...
It's not meddling in her affairs. She literally asked me to... Well, she said that she wished she could have asked him to help her solve this. And it seems fair now that I found him to just relay that on. This is absolutely the help that she wanted. Now that that guy's attacked me, I'm hoping like everyone else in the room hasn't aggroed. I really wish my character wouldn't attack just slightly to the right of things. Come on. Be cool. Yoink. Hey, what can I say? The Sword of Night and Flame, it absolutely rules. There's nothing quite like it. Secret? No? Nah. Because we still never found a way to open up that kind of weird looking bookcase. Wait, what? There was a staircase that goes down even further? I didn't even see this one. Oopsie. Alright, I can just, you know, maybe hop up here, hop over here, hop down here, and then I'm in that other room. Also, ouch. Please stop raining fire on me. So I got a secret Bolt Drake Talisman +3. Totally worth the thinking. Now I'm certain there's going to be a lever on this. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Secret bookshelf defeated. Nice. There we go. I think, in my opinion, we have totally and utterly, completely won this place. Except for the boss that will obviously, you know, delete later. X gonna give it to you. So we've been through here. This is the lift that we took down. That's fine. What? This is probably the useless one, yeah. Meh. I only even did it to get rid of the interface bit. We get the dexterity. Sold. Just, you know, I'd like to swing around some of the weapons that are all like, oh hey, dexterity needed. So, this was the fish side that we came in on. And that was fun and all, but I think we're done with that. We never found the, like a key? Because there was a door that was just, like, locked down the bottom, which was a bit odd. And also, on the same vein, we walked out across this little ledge here, and we could see something down the bottom, and we never went for it. Now that I'm looking on the map, it's possible that while we're on the roof, there's a way across. But I don't know, I think this bit was too tall for that. And we could only get on the broken bit of the roof up here. I definitely think there's some more to this level. In some capacity down here. But I don't know what. I don't know if there was ever a left out of here. We'll try. We'll try looking around. But yeah, no, even if I can't find anything else to do in here right now, there's still so much more to do on the map, including coming in through the front door. It's gonna be fun. You can do a lot of laps around here while you're waiting for this thing to land. Here we go. There's definitely something else to do down here. I can feel it. To be fair, go in here. And we go round the other side instead of jumping on the statue, because I think that's all I did last time. I think all I did was jump onto the statue and then jump back and come up here and look around. I don't think we ever truly looked in that room more. Or maybe I'm misremembering. So I'm just thinking if we walk through that room with the statue in, that doesn't really get us anywhere new, does it? Hmm. going to send this thing upstairs if I can. Because we don't want to have to wait for it again when I die in a second. Yep. Okay, there's only one way round. Aha. Ow. Ow. Excellent. This gets us out the other side of the water. I am looking forward to this. It looks like I have to fight more of these boring Fire Knight guys. Okay. 96 and 97% reduction. Let's do this thing. Get out of my way, man. I found new content. That one's patrolled away. Thank God. Alright, here we are, fresh. Whoa, don't fall in. Whoa, don't double fall in. We gotta remember there's a monster in the water that might try and, you know, jump out and get us. I thought there might be another one up in the sky, so I looked up and lo and behold, there was. So we got a ladder, and we've got a question mark. This could be where a lift rises and falls, but then there's no lever? Maybe it's just like a scam to get you to walk in the doorway and fall off and... Oh my god, we can get rid of the water. No way, it's New Londo. We're Londoing out here. Complete with the cutscene. New Londo, New Londo, New Londo. Damn, man, that looks so good. Oh, save point. That rocks. Alright, this makes sense now. Before we jump down the obvious, this is the next way to go. What about having a look? So there is still some water. And we don't know what's happened with some of the other bits around the other sides, but yeah, not bad so far. Could be a lot more flaws to a lot of the places that we've been in now that the water is shrunken down. The water level has lowered. Okay, save point first. Might as well respawn everything, get our potion back. Sunken Chapel. Hey, does it change how it looks on the map? No. Cool. Because, you know, you draw a map and you don't, you know, have it update live in real time. That's weird, that's not how maps work. A well-pickled turtleneck. What's around this side of the church? Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, crabs still. Yeah, the crabs are up higher, eating, you know, poor people that had died, so... No changes. I guess some of the crabs are now stranded on the rooftop. My god, don't scare me like that. This building, I think, could be the other part of the lift that we saw earlier. The cutscene sort of zoomed in on that tree in that central square area, so I'm kind of interested in being over there. Yep, this is the bottom of that lift. Cool. So this is going to take us straight up to the other save point. But I do like unlocking all the shortcuts, even if we've got both save points now. I feel like I saw a bit of loot around the left. Am I wrong? Oh, it was the top of the blue light of this bit of church here. The left of my character, and I thought it was like a stream of loot, maybe, shining up. Oh no. No. I'm not insane. Well, not about this. It was some crab meat. The thing we've got to remember is that there is like a Erdtree worm monster boss down here. And, you know, be careful. I am going to have to fight all those crabs for their loot, but I just sort of don't want to. I'm going to check out the middle instead. I shouldn't have did that. Because, you know, there's a reason why a cutscene zooms in on things, and sometimes it's for bad things that hurt you. I think we'll try and get him with a Night Flame Sword. Gotcha. Thumbs up to the worm tree boss thing as always, and we got Mantle of Thorns, which makes it look like I don't know, Sigvald's outline, the Onion Knight, and it's a sorcery. It's a sorcery that requires faith. Covers self with the Erdtree's impenetrable thorns. Sorcerer of those who abandon the practice of incantations after devout faith rewarded them with only despair. So, same type of tooltip as this one. So it's the same spell school, I reckon. Covers the caster in impenetrable thorns grown from the Erdtree. Once covered, dodge rolls will damage enemies. The image of the misshapen Erdtree is an edict. Spurn all that exists. Wound all that exists, for we have been abandoned. It's a very similar message at the bottom to the other one, but with very different words. Spurn all that exists, wound all that exists, for we have been abandoned. Denounce their ways, do them harm, for they have abandoned us. So it's, yeah, it's all about the people who can't hack it. You know, they have to ruin it for everyone else. Did I see a shadowy figure? I think it's just one of the fire guys, but that looks really menacing across there. Oh, was this inside the building where the locked door was? He's summoning the explosive zombies. Whoa! Whoa, you don't just summon explosive zombies at a guy. Another one of the big brave gloveworts. Not that I use them. I guess we'll try and take out one of the crabs while we're over here. Because why not? Can I damage him through the wall? Yeah. He can also damage me through the wall. Clip it. It was amazing. My god. Aw, this is not a horse-enabled area. Oh well, let's keep moving. I'm gonna do it again. It was a decent amount of damage, but then I'm gonna, you know, maybe not. Yep. Oop, oop, oop. Easy there, fella. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. It was, you know, victorious enough. Oh, man. I'm thin enough for those bars. I am. Doesn't seem to be any big secrets in the corner. Let's get into that other crab. Thanks, camera. Swag. Surely nothing bad will happen to me picking up all this swag in here. Oh wow, I actually didn't. That just drops off into the drink. We don't want to do that. Okay. Really though? sure. Sure, fine. Alright. Now I have to defeat both crabs. That'll learn me for exploring after defeating half of the enemies towards the piece of loot that I wanted. Yep, I deserve it. Wow, that was some cool man-to-crab combat. I didn't expect me to do so well. Not twice, though. Heck no. They'll be fine. They're old enough to hunt for themselves. Don't worry about it. So the other monster one is right around this corner, from the looks of where that loot is. Let's do this thing. Ah, we're getting there, we're getting close. Not bad for a guy with 10 vigor. Come on, be fair. It's a shame that you decided to spawn up early and ruin everything. Ba-ba-ba-boom. You know, he's just always a good boss. I like him. Is that a second one of the same thing? Yeah, okay, so they really are consumed upon use, because there's your second one. So now we can finally get the rata fruit ×4 and the string ×6 that we could have gotten from anywhere else in the universe. But, you know, I don't have to put skulls on the map. That's the real advantage here. Doesn't look like there's anything new down there in the drink. I think that might be the whole of the bottom area explored. Did we still really never get a key to that other thing? Just don't know what the deal is. That room that needs the key. So let's go inside. But I think that's on one floor above us, and let's take it. Well, you know what? Maybe this guy. Maybe this guy will drop the key. You know, this church is the same copy as the church with the crazy guy in it that wanted us to get the thing from the stars, and he said, "Be careful where you tread. You'll tread on the boy." Oh, we almost got him as well. His health bar was not looking good. Oop, got to tab in and out. Getting the black screen dealio. So let's see. The quickest way to where he is it's not in here. No. It's over here a little bit more. Yeah. What other bus could we run? All of them. Most of them. We got the death mask helm. And we lived. These are all nice things. Pretty heavy helm, not the heaviest. Helm of Wego. Oh, we heard about Wego earlier. Elder among the Fire Knights, 2 warped death masks stacked atop one atop the other. Reduces FP used to summon spirits. That thing that I don't do. Gnawed at by loneliness, the old man turned his attention to the spirituality of Mesmer's flame, using it in a rite of resurrection. Yet the soulless bodies he brought to life were no comfort to poor Wego. Poor Wego? Poor me! He just attacked me with them. And he did drop me the key. I was looking for a key for the other area. A lift and a lever? Really? A bit more of a look around before we take a lift and a lever anywhere. Headless Shrine America. Fire Knight seal in the crossbow section. So it's a seal, obviously, like this one is. Now, if we just select this one, we'll be in the right place. Boost Mesmer Flame incantations. Makes a lot of sense. Requires a lot more faith than some of the other ones. Sacred Seal of the Fire Knights, who answer directly to Mesmer the Impaler, enhances fire incantations of Mesmer. The emblem of Mesmer's army depicts a golden ring and the fire of his sacred seal. There it is. And it has no skill on it, of course. Pretty cool. You obviously have to level it up a lot to see where it's going to end up, but at level 0, it has 160 on it. I can't really compare with too many others because I've leveled them up, but this one's at 0 and it's only got 60 on it. Yeesh. Could be modified by how much of the stats that I already have. I don't know. I can't really remember how that works, but it's possibly quite powerful from the get-go. I remember how I had a lot of situations where I'd throw spells at people thinking, oh well, I'll just use the one that boosts the damage. But then it would turn out that one of my other ones with better scaling, even though it doesn't boost that kind of spell, would make the spell do more damage in an actual numbers test, throwing it at specific bosses. So you never truly know until you try, is how I feel about it. Cool church. Working door? Working door. So now we've got 2 lifts. Alright. Sure. What the hell? I wouldn't recommend going out of this side. Straight into the glub glub. Battlefield Priest Cookbook number 1. I think we've had some of this. Yeah, we've had this number 2 book. So no tooltip changes. I'm going to take the first lift first. Even though that doesn't mean more walking around pointlessly. I don't know. I have to take the first lift first. Up or down? Oh, we're going up. Oh, God. Mind the... I was going to say mind the first step, it's a doozy, but also the second step's not too great either. Whap. Okay. Never mind. Try again. So I think that brought us back up to one of the areas that we have seen before. I think that's the door area that I keep going on about, where there was a door that we never ever got the key. It just said, I am locked. Goodbye. I'd be kind of pleasantly surprised if it turns out that we did have the key. Wait, those zombies still get up without their master? It sucks. I don't want to die. Okay. Oh, so this is the area with the locked door. Maybe? But it's certainly not one of the early areas that I've seen. Perhaps. Get out of it. Oh. Okay, now I just didn't recognize this because the water height has changed, but this is just here. Oh. Alright. So we already know that way, we already know this way. Let's just go around the corner to the locked door. Fine. But I want to take the other lift, you know. Just so I have done it. What about these fire zombies? Are they going to give me any grief, or are they just going to explode in each other? Little column A, little column B. Oh, this one goes down. Alright. I'm cool. Down to where? What? Tree worshipping passage. We're gonna put a walking mark on this, and we're gonna, you know, we're gonna look through all of this stuff at some point. Man, we got everywhere to go and everywhere to be. Step one though is check out that log door. We gotta. Did I ever find the key? I talked myself out of it because I don't think we did, but maybe. So I'm talking myself back into it. Possible that we have the key. There he is, the guy. Dear Lord, blessed be thy door, and let me have thine key. Sadness. This is what sadness feels like. Not locked from the other side, which just means look around more, but literally, go find the key, stupid. Why don't you have the key? There's a key for this door. Why don't you go grab it? But the truth is, the answer is, I don't know where your key is. Lord, give me a sign. So we did all this bit, this just had all the bats in it, and then led up to where we got rid of the water. So that's not going to help. Unless the key was on the right. Did I even look down the right after I cleared this? Nope, nothing here. And all the rest of it just leads to the Tower of the Damned. Well, fudge. I never found the key and I don't know where it is. That was cool though. I don't think we need this marker anymore, because we did carry on more with that. What about... Rather than take this passage, I'm going to take that at a later date. What about... Oh. Whoa. It's 1 minute past 6. It's stopping time. The other guys left this zone. Interesting. Right, so I'm going to pick this as my warp for tomorrow, which I believe is, you know, like a Thursday or something. Who knows? And then we're going to carry on. Yeah. Stopping time. Rather than morphin time or morbin time, eventually we do have to stop. Maybe Mikola lives here. Maybe that's why we can't get in. Maybe that's where the Mikola be at. Wait a minute. Oh, I was going to say there was like a tooltip for something earlier that said, oh, at the very, very center is the most important thing. But this isn't the center. This is kind of like off-center. Yeah, that was an amazing day of playing. Like we did so much. And where that giant is in the distance, the fire giant, we kind of want to get up to where he is. And we want to go have a look at that house. And the lake over that way, and there's still so many billions of areas. It's incredible. I love this DLC. It's worth the money. It's like they snuck another game into their game to give you twice as much game with your game, so that you had some more game to game. Who does that? Who goes this hard for a DLC? Man, no wonder it took so long. They were absolutely poppin'. And I, for one, love it. I want 4 more DLCs for 5, like I said yesterday. Do it. Do it, FromSoft. I'll buy them. I'll buy them all. I'll pay full price again. But for now, we've got to stop. And this is thumbs up and a wave goodbye. And hopefully see you all tomorrow for Thursday's Shadow of the Erdtree. Here on Gaming with Dean. Thank you to my subscribers, Wirespot, Burton PH, Sly Hippo, and Maze. I can't wait for that list to be like 20 people long. I might just have to like turn it into a graph of some sort. It'd be cool. Bye everybody.